What's up, family? You get a new support of MARY-L33 MARY-L33. Today is October the 14th, 2019. It's also Columbus Day. I ain't even recognized that. I woke up a little late this morning, but right on time for Jesus. I can't believe it. They said Christopher Columbus discovered America. Now, you know my higher power wasn't going to let y'all get away with that one. You understand what I'm saying? So I went to the Chicago Theological Chapel in Hyde Park Seminary. That's what it's called, the Chicago Theological Seminary. I remember back in the day, my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, had used the word theologian or something like that. And I was like, what does that mean? And she laughed at me, and she never told me. I thought that was a little disheartening of her. You understand what I'm saying? It got to do with the church. Imagine that. Me being, a God-fearing person, not knowing what that means. You feel me? So, my higher power has brought me a long way. Come to find out a couple of things today. I stopped at the church and I picked up these magazines or whatever. And this is the 2020 vision. But if you look real close, you'll see the word gun. You see? You see how they do things? Now, Tupac said, let's get along with the Mexicans. Maybe there'll be peace on the set again. You see the little boy looking back like, what the hell? He looked like he been kidnapped, the way he looking. Then I got this right here. Why would they have gun right there on a theological seminary pamphlet? Now today's supposed to be Christopher Columbus holiday. And like I said, I didn't know. Oh, it gets better. You understand what I'm saying? And I did a little video. If you go in there, you see a lot of Caucasians. It's like they was just waiting around or whatever and stuff. They do tours too, but they wouldn't give me the, the exact day or when I can go for a tour. But I've already been there before, so, and they know that, and things have changed since I've been there. Just on the front part of it or whatever and stuff. They have a Caucasian lady. They make you go around to the back. You understand what I'm saying? You can't go through the front where it says, knock and the door should be open or whatever and stuff. They have a scripture in the front, but they make you go to the back. You understand what I'm saying? I left there and went to the Carnegie School, elementary school. I think it's called Andre Carnegie or whatever. And back in the day, I gave a shout out to MC Light and I said, Carnegie Hall. Now that right there says it all, talking about her accomplishments or whatever, because she was the first, female rapper to make it to Carnegie Hall. You understand what I'm saying? But I didn't know the school was right down the street from the Theological Seminary. You understand what I'm saying? So, I looked around and saw a few things and took a couple pictures and went down a little further. They had a little box with books, only 4 books. And I came across this one right here. It says, his story might change yours. It says, more than a carpenter. And this is over 15 million in print. But what it says on the back, it says the story that could change your life. Skeptic Josh McDowell thought Christians were out of their minds. He ridiculed and insulted them, then decided to combat them with his own thorough research to disprove the claims of Jesus Christ. To his surprise, he discovered that the evidence suggested exactly the opposite. that Jesus, instead of being simply a first century Hebrew carpenter, truly was the God he claimed to be. With over 15 million copies in print since its original publication, More Than a Carpenter has changed countless lives. Now in this revised and updated edition, Josh is joined by his son, Sean, as they tackle the questions that today's generations continue to ask. Can I be spiritual without believing in God? How can I make sure that my life counts for something? Is it really possible to know anything for sure about God or Jesus? Read the story, weigh the facts, experience his love, and then watch what happens. You feel me? They said Hebrew. You know what a Hebrew is? Once they saw me in the seminary, they was like lurking in the rooms, and then they must have got wind of who I am, and they came out. You know, and they start putting their hands behind their back because they want to lock up everybody that look like me. They don't want the truth out. Today is Columbus Day, and I ain't even know it. I went to the school, and it said Pac on there. A meeting with Pac. Imagine that, Tupac. You understand what I'm saying? And the school was closed. Thank God, because, you know, they would have said that I was, you know, trying to be R. Kelly or something. You understand what I'm saying? And you know damn well my higher power ain't going to let me go out like that. But it clearly says Hebrew. You understand what I'm saying? So for my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, who was supposed to be a Jehovah's Witness, you know you was wrong for that. You understand what I'm saying? How you going to serve God and the devil? You can't do it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why we had to break up. But God tends to work things out. Jesus can work it out. Remix. So yeah, I'm gonna read this book because it seems interesting. Just by, you know what I'm saying, Hebrew. You understand? But this is scary. This little boy looking like he in fear of his life. Because it says gun right there. It really does. I mean, are they trying to kill off everybody? You see it. You know, child trafficking is real. You understand what I'm saying? Sacrifice and all that. I just got through reading the Bible. And they was talking about sacrificing so many animals. Are they really animals? Or are they children? That's the question. Because they'll kill you if you hit a dog. Just ask Michael Vick. You know, real talk. So you got to read between the lines. And I still believe they stole my eggs when they kidnapped me. You understand what I'm saying? While I was homeless. And I thought they was going to give me shelter. And they gave me a hard time. And I didn't know if I was going to get out that hospital or not. So, I don't know what's going to happen in 2020. But they not playing. When mama speaks, everybody listens. You know what I'm saying? People don't play about their children. And you know Jesus had a mama. And Mary has a mama also. Who decides what good is? Where all the colored people at? And then, you know, you could tell they was new at the place, at the Chicago Theological Seminary, because, you know, they just kind of started taking position or whatever towards the front. And, you know, I was trying to ask who were the people in blue on the wall. I knew Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, and, you know, Martin Luther King and a couple of other, but there was some white ones also. And I was like, where's Malcolm X? You understand what I'm saying? And can you give me a list? Because the white lady said it usually be a list, but the black lady couldn't tell me nothing. I said, you know, the next person might want to know, you know, how you going to be working the job, the front desk at that, and not know anything. And the lady, the white lady, you know, who said I could go back there or whatever, it was like, you know, she didn't know either. You understand what I'm saying? They're not going to tell us anything. You know what they say, game is to be sold, not sold. But, you know, I tend to tell them everything that I know, because in the long run, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And you know I know, right? It didn't take me 30 minutes to figure this out today. So for it being Columbus Day, y'all might want to rewrite history, and mysteries. All the mystery novels. You understand what I'm saying? What was that? What was that show used to come out? Unsolved Mysteries. Well, I just solved one today. You understand what I'm saying? Read it for yourself. I guarantee you, it'll blow your mind just like it said. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, higher power. You never let me down. And for those who don't believe in miracles, you're looking at one. You're looking at a miracle. So yeah, I don't know. Step your game up, because 2020 gonna be hot. You see? Theology in action. Black, Latinx, queer, feminist, womanist, liberation. Hey, moving on up. Yeah, so go talk to Roxanne. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe she'll give y'all the answers to the people in blue. Or Roxy. My fault. They preparing themselves. They sure is. They believe it's my people and people of color who want to deny themselves. You know, white people tell them all the time. And we still sell each other out. Imagine that. Ain't that something? You know, if I tell you, you'd be like, I don't believe you. White people tell you, you'd be like, you just trying to, you know, get on my good side. Make y'all mind up. If God came down in person, you wouldn't know. Now, would you? With that, this your ghetto news reporter, Mary-L33, between the Mary and the Lee. Peace.